and welcome to Creative Design and Supply. Today I want to show you how to sublimate for a car mat. For a car magnet. So you've seen a video, or I did a video about can you cut out a car magnet. So I have tried and tried. I have a big sublimation printer at my house. I tried to design from my laptop and bring it to my house and to print it. I could do a test print on that printer, but it would not print to it. I think it was because of the Wi-Fi. I'm not quite sure. But I'm going to do a smaller version to this, and I'm adding something else. So your registration marks from your image to that, I did 0.010. This is the sublimation print that I'm going to sublimate onto vinyl. So I have a gap on this side, but I don't on this side. So let's see how good this camera is. All right, like I said, this is a smaller version, but it's very easy to do. So we are going to take, I have a piece of butcher paper folded up. This is my sublimation sandwich, if you've ever seen me do this. Now, the key to this is, I cut this just a little bit bigger than an A4. This is laminating pouches. They come in two, so you just tear one off. All right, you're going to have your Oracal 651, any of them, any adhesive, anything you can sublimate on with this. This is your polyester substrate. So I'm going to put this on there, and then I am going to add my sublimation print with my registration print marks. Now, I did a sublimation on HTV. This is Siser glitter with the registration mark, so I know this works. You can see that video too. I had to do it again because I could not believe I could do this. Because you have a camera inside here and not a laser, so it does not reflect against the glitter. So I know that this works. So I'm going to put this on there. I'm going to put a heat tape. And I'm going to do that to the outside right here because I don't want to get close, just in case if I tear my sublimation, my registration marks, okay? And then I'm just going to close it up, and I am going to sublimate this at 385 for 60 seconds. All right, and I will be right back. So while that is sublimating under the heat press, I do want to say, once you get that out, you just want to sit it and let it be completely cold before you open it up. Heat resistant mat here, and I'm just going to gently take this off and lay this over here, and I'm going to let it get completely cold before I mess with it. Okay, so now sometimes if I have the edge hung off of it, it will grab part of this. No worries though. All right, and then look at how beautiful and vibrant that is. Okay, I had a piece of hair right there. I did not wipe off, but look at that. All right, and then we are going to set this on with the magnet. Okay, so I have my piece of my magnet. All right, and I'm just going to set this on here. Okay. And then I'm going to peel this off and place this on there. So let's just go ahead and trim around the edges just a little bit. Now, I will tell you, whenever I'm sublimating onto vinyl with this, I usually wipe it down with alcohol. That way you don't have the dust. I did not do that. So please don't be. I'm going to need this piece down here. So I'm going to open it. Oops. Look how beautiful and vibrant that is. Okay. All right, and now I have to feed it through because you start... Oh, and you want to make sure, I've set this here so that way I made sure I would tell you this. You want to make sure that you use your 60-degree blade so that way it cuts completely through it. Like I've done a video and I've tested this, and this has 2 layers of adhesive on it just to make sure. So what I like to do, and I am going to be using this one. So let's see, I just want to make sure that I'm in the screen. So what I like to do, because you have to work backwards, I'm going to disengage these so that way I can slowly roll behind it, get where I need to get. That way that lines up right there, and then I'm going to pull it back up and engage it. All right. Oops. So you see over here, it's moved over. So I'm going to disengage it again and move it up so that way sometimes you're not all the way correct. And you're going to want to be right about there so that way you can read your registration marks. Now I am setting this force all the way up. Okay. So if you look right there, it's showing your registration marks. Just to let you know, I had to pull this up off of it, so I'm really not out too much, just the vinyl. So the fact that these registration marks were too close to that, that's where I was getting that beeping sound. So I pulled it off and we will start again. So I'm sublimating a new print and I backed it up. I know that the snap to grid is coming soon. I'm in a Facebook group and they were talking about that. I admit I did try to get greedy and tried to do a bigger print. And look. So I am going to trim off the excess, and then we are going to stick this so that way your arrow is on there. All right. Now I'm going to load that back. Okay. So just to show you one more time, the registration marks on this side were too close to the line, so that's the reason why I was getting that beep. Now I'm going to press send to. You'll see. See right there? It's showing the registration marks. Okay. So now I'm going to take it out. Okay. Now I know that it's not going to cut all the way through, but it cut it enough to where you can move it just a little bit more. Oop. Well, that doesn't help. Because I have been practicing with this, and see, you can see a line, and I just swap it back and forth. See, that side really went through. I would have loved to done this on a bigger sheet. And there you have it. Look at how cute that is. All right, I hope that helps someone. If you have any questions, comment below and I will be glad to answer them for you. Thanks. Have a great day.